Hey guys, it's me, it's Unicorn Conspiracy. I've had a little bit of coffee today. No worries, don't worry about it. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open a My Little Pony mystery pack. Woo! I'm gonna use scissors because I want to. Don't question me because I have scissors, even though they're safety scissors, but you know, whatever. The last 3 times I've opened this particular kind of pack, I have gotten the same pony. So if this is the same one, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably nothing. It's not the same one. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah. Ooh, girl. Sweetie Swirl loves to dress up. She is styling. Look at that hair. She's got a little, like, ice cream scoop. One thing I don't like about the newer little mystery figurines is that oftentimes their cutie mark seems to have nothing to do with their special talent / interest, whatever. I like her. Sweetie Swirl. Okay, so today we are playing some more Seduce Me, part 15,000 billion. How long can I there? I feel like I've been playing this game for ages. Load up this game. Okay, so yeah, Diana just offered to turn, what's his name, Damien, into a human.
You're lying.
Am I? Read my mind. See for yourself.
Damien said Damien only to go wide-eyed at her.
You're not.
That's right. Your humanity for your brothers.
I looked at Diana in surprise. She wanted him to hand his brothers over to her? That was underhanded and cruel.
Think about it, Damien. You can finally be human. You won't hurt anyone anymore. You won't put her
You
in
won't really
danger.
have anyone to hurt if you give all your brothers away. Oops. Clicked out. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I just did.
Think about it.
He had a look of fear which scared me. Was he going to say yes? Was he going to say no? I wouldn't know what to do in this situation. Wow, I can read.
All I ask is that you completely willingly let me take your brothers back home. No big deal if that means you get to be a human with the girl of your dreams, right?
No big deal. Good job, Damien.
Excuse me?
I said no. I will not give my brothers over to you.
You do realize what you're denying yourself, right? You're giving up your one chance to become human.
I'd rather remain a demon than let my brothers be your slaves. Now leave.
That's right, bitch. Diana gripped her hands into fists by her sides and glared daggers at Damien. However, she didn't move to strike. She raised one of her hands and rubbed her temple in pure anger.
Then I'm curious, Damien. What would you trade for your humanity? You wouldn't go so far as to have sex with me for it, would you?
First of all, how do you rub your temple in pure anger? Like, I'm so angry. Also, I don't understand what she's talking about. Damien remained silent. I looked at Damien expecting him to answer, but why was he not replying? My mind went into a mini frenzy. Was he? I mean, depending on who you are, that wouldn't be a huge deal, I feel like. I mean, I wouldn't do it. But it's not nearly as bad as handing over your brothers. Was he willing to have sex with Diana for it? Diana let a large, surprised smile appear on her face at Damien's silence.
Or would you? Interesting. And if I were to offer that?
Again, silence. He couldn't. Not with her. No way. Yet at the same time, I felt that he was the master of his fate. He had to say yes or no. It wasn't my place to decide that kind of change. Well, duh. One part of me felt betrayed, but the other part of me almost wanted him to go through with the idea. For Damien's humanity. He remained silent, still. Why was he not making a choice? Diana turned her gaze to me before smirking. For one thing, she hasn't actually offered it, so he doesn't have a choice to make.
Ah, I see. Well, I guess you've proven useless to me. You're not going to say yes with your little princess around.
Purple pentagram and blah blah blah.
However, in case you do change your mind, call me. I'll be around.
So here's my number. So call me maybe. Finally lit up the air I was unconsciously holding in my chest, relaxing from the ordeal. Blah 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 blah. Damien stepped to me and held me gently, surprising me.
Are you all right?
I nodded, unable to speak so immediately after being surprised. He let out a sigh, relaxing in the embrace. I gently placed my hands around him, returning the embrace slightly. This writing is awful. I want to talk because I can't talk. I wasn't sure what to do. I need to relax. He nodded before leading me to bed. Excuse me. I slipped into the covers before Damien quickly turned and left the room. Well, bye, Damien. I knew I'd be okay. I knew Damien would be okay.
I will not leave here empty-handed.
Well, no one cares what you want to do. What was Diana doing? I felt my body lift up from the bed, leaving me to hover and quake in fear. I wanted to scream, but my voice was frozen. I felt Diana move to angle her face over mine. I wanted to move away, but at the same time I felt like I was blissfully melting in her gaze. Danger, danger.
Well, if I can't return home with the boys, I might as well return home with the power to fight back.
Diana finally leaned in and kissed me. I tightened my closed eyes, feeling the need to bite her lips but finding no muscles in my face, listening to my mental commands. What did she do to me? She's a witch. I didn't want to enjoy it, but every single nerve in my body was flaring in excitement and pleasure as she kissed me. I felt my energy drain slowly but forcefully from my body. Was she using her magic to force energy out of my body? Yeah, probably, idiot. Seemed like forever, but she finally pulled away and all lick up her lips. That's what I do when I kiss a really hot babe. For some reason I could feel her presence. She felt stronger, more powerful. Well, duh, she just drained my energy. So I was lowered back into bed, Diana chuckled. I grew even more fearful. What she's going to do for the... Was this normal? Hell, what? No, of course not. She was a major nut job. I relaxed slightly, trying to sleep again. I'll just go back to sleep. No big deal. The rest of the story can almost be passed over. With Diana gone, my life returned to normal with school and my friends not remembering what had happened. It was as if magic never even appeared in my world. Damien cared for me and we remained close to each other. It was sweet, like a simple fairy tale ending. He didn't step over my boundaries and I deeply appreciated it. What? He remained faithful to me, living with me and serving me like a servant. I needed the help around the house anyway. It was almost funny to think about a demon becoming a servant for a human girl. The others decided to leave. They knew that my future would only need Damien at my side, so they decided to start their own lives in the human world. Damien understood perfectly, wishing his brothers the best. I felt bad for being closer to Damien than the others, but they reassured me that I was okay and they would remain nearby should I ever need them. What of my future? What is going on? Before I graduated, James decided to step into the light of the Anderson Toys Company, and with the help of his demon powers, didn't mean to do that. Father, okay. I was beyond shocked. How James managed to do all this was beyond me, but when the vote was called, James had taken over the company I was destined to have. He vowed to respect the wishes of the late CEO and hope the company would become even greater. For a demon, it was... My grandfather would have been proud. My father had no choice but to let me decide my future, which made me beyond happy. No longer would I have the future scaring me into a corner. I could choose my life on my own. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help James build the company? Did I want to venture off on my own? Damien reassured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One morning, okay, huge segue, transition, okay, whatever. One morning, I woke up and took in all that had happened as if it were a dream. The demons, the devils, the magic, it was all surreal to believe. It almost frightened me to think that it could have been a dream. My fears vanished, however, as a knock appeared at my bedroom door. Come in! The door opened, and Damien in a vase with black and white rose. A black and white rose? Well, okay. Hot plate of pancakes, eggs, and bacon, decorated with blah, 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 blah.
Good morning.
What
I
a
made
sweetie.
breakfast.
I simply smiled. It wasn't a dream. I still had Damien. I still had the magic in the air. I wasn't alone.
Did you sleep well?
Absolutely.
Oh, what do you remember?
Iris and I wrote Damien and we could read my mind. However, I guess you wanted to do everything. How I met. How you cared for me. Everything. It almost made me believe it was all a dream. Damien smiled at me and gently took my hand, kissing over the knuckles.
Well, if this is a dream, I hope it never ends.
Damien smiled his cutest smile, making my heart flutter slightly. His devotion to me was beyond my imagination. That was my happily ever after. See, what? 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 What?
is the stone?
I don't know. I'm so confused. What? That doesn't make any sense. What about Andrew, the CEO guy? Why did Diana just leave after making out with me? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Well, you know, frickin' frackety frick frack, screw you. And your mother too. Okay, well I guess that's the ending of Seduce Me the Ultimate. Whatever that was. Oh my gosh. All that for that? That was so stupid. Stupid. I am so upset. I am very upset right now. Like, more than a little bit. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll go back and play it again, choose some other options and, flirt with some other boys or something, but you really don't get very many options in that game. It's not like the typical dating simulation game where you get to, go talk to people and stuff, it's more of a visual novel wherein you get to choose which guy you end up with. Or girl. But that was dumb. That ending? What kind of freaking ending is that? A stupid one. Ah, man. I'm so upset right now. So upset. Ugh. Well, I guess that's all for now, folks. Don't eat the rice. Have some coffee instead. And as always, oh my love. All Palmer's love too, if you can see him. Bye, guys.